Dear colleagues and the conference participants, our present paper deals with the problem of using AI for speaking skills assessment in foreign language acquisition. As the number of digital platforms dealing with foreign language acquisition issues is heading upwards, so is the list of innovative blended technologies to use them individually and in class models. Both are focused on two major themes: creating an artificial foreign language environment and means of learners' immersion in the environment. The findings in this area have always gone hand in hand with blending the traditional educational technologies with the digital ones. The Laboratory of Digital Technologies at Business Foreign Languages and Translation Department, in collaboration with School of Foreign Languages of Vasyl Karazin National University of Kharkiv, Ukraine, is making an attempt at the outline of the constantly changing human-computer interactions in foreign language acquisition, from multimedia-oriented blended learning through intercultural and interpersonal communication in their eco-linguistic perspective to AI. The current study aims at revealing an efficient mode of human-AI interaction in order to assess speaking as one of the two main productive skills and the most complicated one. Methodological basis of the study centers on human-computer interaction theories with an ecological and verbal communication focus. Human-computer interaction, HCI, has shifted from comparing humans to machines to exploring their dynamic relationship. Based on the new functions of the AI, we have developed an extended model of interaction between humans and AI in the framework of foreign language acquisition, taking ecology of the communication into account. Another foundation of the current study is the theories of speaking skills configuration. The most detailed taxonomy includes detailed competence description according to the level AI through C2 to such criteria as fluency, accuracy, vocabulary range, interaction, and pronunciation. The experiment conducted by the authors explores the hypothesis that artificial intelligence can be utilized not only for development of 5 language skills, but also for their assessment and correction as an interlocutor, instructor, or a teacher. The research instruments used in this study include the following: AI-powered platform Smalltalk to Me recorded responses, AI-generated assessment reports, human evaluators assessments, comparative analysis methods. The table on this slide describes the sample of the study divided into 2 groups, the testees and the experts, and the routine of the experiment. The experiment was performed on the AI platform Smalltalk to Me, which offers a diagnostic test to assess speaking skills and provides feedback for improvement. 15 second and third year students of Germanic languages and translation participated in the experiment, where their English-speaking skills were assessed by AI. The criteria chosen were above-mentioned pronunciation, grammar, fluency, vocabulary, and interaction. The format of speaking tasks is the same for all the students, and the content can vary. After the completion of a speaking test, AI generates assessment results based on the student's speech record instantly. The used vocabulary is divided according to CEF are levels in percentage terms, and examples are cited. In terms of pronunciation and fluency, AI ranks the speed of speech, words per minute. Calculating agreement percentages and checking for significant differences helped us analyze how well AI matches human ratings. The agreement between human and AI assessments here refers to how often AI gives the same rating as a human for a particular scale. Calculations show that AI mostly struggles with assessing overall speaking level and pronunciation, while it performs relatively better in evaluating interaction skills. These findings lead to calculating partial agreement, which includes cases where AI's rating is either exactly the same as the humans, or one level higher or lower. This will give a broader picture of how closely AI's assessment aligns with human judgment. This indicates that AI often comes close to human ratings, even if it does not match exactly. Here is the visualization comparing exact agreement, AI matches human ratings exactly, and partial agreement, AI is within one level of human ratings. The blue bars represent exact matches, while the red bars show how often AI's assessment is close but not identical. This highlights that AI performs best in vocabulary and interaction, while pronunciation and overall level remain the most challenging. Further analysis is focused on overestimation and underestimation, checking how often AI rates students higher or lower than human evaluators. Here is the visualization comparing AI overestimation, orange, and AI underestimation, green, across different assessment categories. We can see that AI strongly overestimates pronunciation and grammar, rarely underestimates students, except for vocabulary and overall level, and never underestimates interaction and pronunciation, meaning it consistently rates from equal to or higher than human evaluators. We can see here that AI heavily overestimates A2 and B2, meaning students at these levels were often rated higher by AI than by humans. B2 and C1 are also frequently overrated. AI severely underestimates C2, meaning students at this level were often rated lower than they should be. In the present study, we have turned writing, grammar, and reading skills tangible in contrast to the more intangible speaking. As is evident from the purpose of the study, the core of the comparison is based on the qualitative approach of accuracy and objectivity of the two opposing counterparts, AI and the human experts. The partial agreements between the two, however, do not exceed one grade within a separate speaking category. The tentative conclusion to explain this discrepancy might be the fact of their most intangible and subjective nature, which are harder to grasp and process by AI tools especially. Another explanation might also be the multifaceted nature of human assessment. Quite a revelation worth mentioning was the difference in overestimation and underestimation by AI in terms of students' proficiency levels, with A1, B1, and B2 being more likely to be overestimated, while higher levels were more likely to be underestimated. The fact might be explained by AI putting higher demands to the more advanced levels. The experiment once again confirmed the incessant need of AI-human partnerships for reliable technological advancements, which demands a certain level of human media competence. The media competence level tested in the framework of the experiment has been gradually gaining in its development ever since 2019. The growth persisted throughout the state war period, and the survey results from participants in the experiment described indicate a slight increase in their confidence when interacting with various forms of AI. The current investigation attempts to outline the prospects of AI complete coverage of all the areas of real-life communication with their penetration into the more subtle psycho and social linguistics, cross-cultural and ecolinguistics. The logic of the sequence of the author's previous studies underscores the significance of communicative competence, cultural appropriateness, and metacognitive strategies for effective communication. Thank you for your kind attention.